All in all, the situation of women in Egypt is not as desirable. And this is the most politically correct word that I can use so far. Of course, we're in a bad shape in different laws and in the societal norms. Our position is not that strong as women. Despite the fact that our constitution protects women's rights, and it has several articles that specifically target women's rights and encourage different governmental institutions and the society to protect women from certain forms of discrimination and violence. However, the problem is that the constitution is not enacted up till this moment. We're talking about the Commission on Combating Discrimination that hasn't been established, although the constitution was out in 2014. We're talking about women being in public positions and in decision-making positions. We have 0.5% judges, female judges, up till this moment. And there is a difficulty having women judges or women appointed as judges in the State Council. Despite, of course, of the constitution and despite of the internal laws and the international conventions Egypt has ratified before. When it comes to women in private sphere, so talking about women in the person status law, here comes discrimination, and it shows more discrimination clearly. So, for instance, women are only subjected to 30% of their husbands' or their ex-husbands' salaries or income. That means this is the maximum. So, if we compared the salaries or converted the salaries into dollars, and then saw how judges somehow project their own opinions and projected their own views about women and women who seek divorce and seek alimonies in that sense, most of the time the judge would get or order an alimony of 500 Egyptian pounds. That is less than $20. So per month, this is something ridiculous by all means, because no one can live off $20. And this is something that we as an organization are trying to push for to change. We're looking forward to changing the person status law, changing the penal code, some articles in the penal code that discriminate clearly against women, especially when men and women do the same crime, like adultery, as the Egyptian penal code states. And it's the same crime, but women get sentenced to 2 years in prison, while men are sentenced to 6 months only. And this is against even the constitution, the Egyptian constitution, and it's not fair, and it's not logic, and it's not, and it's violence. It's illegal violence against women.